Hello, Akku here again. Welcome back to Feed the Beast Unleashed. I'm on a new version here. I'm on version 1.1.2, and it's a version that brings us connected textures on the Thermite Tinkerer glass. No, not the Thermite Tinkerer. Sorry, Tinker's Construct glass. So as you can see, all the textures are connected here. I'm not sure if I like it, if I'm being honest. My door there, it connects on the door, which is kind of cool as well. On the FFS doors using the Zycraft glass in previous versions, when using the doors it didn't connect, so these actually connects on the doors, which is kind of cool. But, oh shit, didn't mean to do that, did I? So yeah, but not sure if I like it. I like it on the farms because it looks like there's no glass there, which is cool. But I'm not sure if I like it when I've actually used it for windows. I kind of liked the blocks, especially like this here. This kind of looked like a nice patio window, and now it just looks like there's a hole in the wall. So I'm not 100% sure. Frosty's always trying to escape. Get back in here, you. Whenever the door opens, he runs across to it. Anyway, let's have a quick look around the farms, make sure everything's running alright. So, I've literally just logged on. It's early in the morning again. Sorry yesterday's episode was late. I think today's episode might be late as well. YouTube has been really slow uploading at the minute, and because I fell behind doing the 2 supplemental episodes of the day, I'm doing this the same day that it's due to go up, so it might be a little bit late again. Power wise, how are we doing? Everything looks good. These are all full. That's not running at the minute, so there's nothing taking power at the minute. I'm going to quickly go look at the nether, see how much damage the pump's done up to now. Was it that one? Yep, it's that one. First things first, look for ghasts. So you can see it's spreading out a bit more. Someone said in a comment, does it just chunk load the chunk that it's in? I think it chunk loads whatever chunk it needs for lava that's in range of it. That's weird. There's a couple of dangerous drops there. I wonder if that's just one block or if it goes right down to the bottom. This seems really deep when I dug down. Let's see what I can do. Let's use a fire potion. And try and not die. So I should be able to just drop into this now and just go right down to the bottom. So you can see, yeah, look how deep this is. 27 down to 27. And it goes across as well. So I don't know why this one's been skipped, but it's missed a couple of blocks here. 27 and I'm on 33, so that's 6 deep, the lava here. But as you can see, it's spreading out and taking more and more of it, and I believe it'll keep doing that as long as it's in range. And I've also think it's got a bit more range than a Buildcraft pump. Maybe this a similar kind of range to the Red Power 2 pump that I've used previously, and the Red Power 2 pump had a massive range. So it should, in theory, take this entire lake, or take a good amount of it. I am aware that I don't want anything to be relying on this, just in case it does stop pulling and I'm left with like boilers. If I was using boilers, I wouldn't want them to end up running out of power, etc. So anything that needs sustained power, and it cause me issues if it ran out, I may have to use a different power source for. If you know what I mean. I think you should know what I mean. Right, let's take that glass bottle. I'm going to do with that glass bottle now. God damn it, glass bottle. See again there, I actually think that door looks maybe better with the connected textures, with the non-connected textures. It'd be nice if you could set each block, but I don't know how you'd go about doing that. You can go in there, empty bottle. Right then, what else? Oh yeah, let's check on the farms then. Let's see how much stuff we've collected. The wood farm was turned off, tree farm. And you can see now that the sludge is getting used as soon as it's going in there. So now in theory I don't need that tank for sludge. I can use it for something else. That was the idea. That's how full that is. That's pretty full, isn't it? And that's also weird because I'd set them to go to void. And they've moved. Look. That is weird. Unnamed. So that's maybe something wrong with the update, maybe. This is there unnamed for some reason. But that's mud balls and that's ashes, isn't it? So I don't know what's going on there. Something I need to keep my eye on. That's what I'm keeping there though. Dirt, sand, clay, soul sand, and of course these two mixed soul sand. So I do, like I say, I need to keep an eye on that. Well, that's that entire tank of sludge has got us not even quite half a chest, but it's useful stuff that I might as well get, save me digging it, you know. So this has been turned off since before yesterday's episode, actually, the tree farm, because that tank was full. So I suppose I could turn this back on. Let's do that. My power supply seems to be going fine because the engine's out turned on all the time. So there we go. Turn them back on. And this is up to 51,000, so there is loads of wood in there already. 24,000. Let's quickly check these then, what we've got in here. 1,800 melon blocks. 13,000 melon, that's going pretty well, isn't it? 7,000 pumpkin, of course, that's, you multiply that by 4 for seeds. So that's like 30,000 pumpkin seeds in there. This one's not connected up yet. So it's only got 600 reads. I just to make sure that was working now, I used this energy cell just to put a bit of power into it, like so. Make sure it worked. That's why there is some in there. There we go. Break that off again and put that back, and they'll grow back. Wonderful. 7,500 nether wart. So as you can see, my farms are well on top of stuff. 2,500 carrots, 2,500 potatoes. As you can see, they pretty much grow exactly the same. 6,000 cocoa beans. But just that one cocoa bean I had left was enough to propagate this all going again. That one became 3, went back in, became whatever, went back in, and as you can see, that's growing nice and quick. It grows quicker than nether wart, doesn't it? That's partly because I'm not sure if the lily fertility works on the nether wart. And 1,500 wheat, 700 seeds. You don't get quite as much stuff out of that, do you? And then this last one here would be cotton. Look at all that. That's quite awesome. So this stuff is going to want to be made into string, which I believe, is it like that? Let's have a look. In fact, let's take 3 stacks. Is this it? I'll make string. Yeah, there we go. Look. So 3 stacks of that is 1 stack of string. So I can use this. I can use this to make string, and I'll just fill up my inventory like a dick. Come on, idiot. Think. Put all that shit in there for now. Come on, get out of my way. And let's make a few stacks of string. One, two, three. 1, 2, 3. So this will need to be automated, of course, at some point. But now, as you can see there, because I've got loads of string, I can make a load of impregnated frames for the bees. This is kind of, I've been working out where to put my next tanks. I made another tank. I was going to start putting bee DNA in it. I might do that in this episode. But I'm going to have 2 more tanks there, and then there's this little space. This whole thing would need to be 1 block wide for it to work out perfect. So I've made the building 1 block too short. Son of a bitch. for the gaps to all be right. So that's getting a bit more sludge in there now. So is that going to start building up? No, I don't think so. I think the sludge boiler's still going to be able to keep up with that. Yeah. I guess what I could do is put an alarm on this that if it gets low, or if it gets not full, it sets an alarm off. So then I would know if the lava stopped for any reason. But I'm going to start using this soon. Going to make some boilers. Going to run a laser drill off it. I need to work out how much materials I've got, how many boilers. I'm thinking of 4 or maybe 6 boilers. One thing I need to do is start turning that wood into logs, into planks, and start processing the sawdust into charcoal. That would be able to run 2 boilers at least. This would be able to run 2 boilers at least. Possibly this would be able to run 4 boilers possibly. And if I get cow farm and stuff, I can always add fertilizers to most of these. It doesn't make a difference for them, I don't think. In fact, yeah, fertilizer won't make a difference with a few of these. That's what I'm not sure of there. I'm pretty sure that you don't even need water for soil sand. So if you for nether wart. So if you don't need water, does that mean the lily doesn't make a difference either? I'm not sure. So that's going good though. We've got loads of power. Let's have a quick look at the bees while we're out here. Nice amount of flowers propagated by the bees there. We're up to 63 common drones. Cool. So I'm going to take them out as well. So what I've been doing up to now is just going for 63 each of these, so I can start using these to make other bees. And I'll probably do a second bee episode today, because now all we've got in here is cultivateds. They can go in the end one, and nobles, they can go in that one. So what I need to do is start getting some more cultivated princesses using these drones here. And 1, 2, 3. Let's put them in. In fact, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So some from the nobles, just increase the production of stuff a little bit. Some in that empty one. So yeah, I need to do another bee episode. That one's empty as well, wasn't it? Which I'll try and get around to today, I think, because I want to get the imperial bees on the go as quick as I can, really. So I think the next bee episode will be showing how to make new princesses using drones. And start trying to get towards some of the other bees. No, I'm going to stick all that there for now. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to... They don't stack, so it's quite awkward making them. I have to make loads of sticks, I suppose, over this way. And then bring all the sticks out to here and make them there. Right, I might as well sleep, seeing as it's night. Hello, Josh. New version there, logistics pipes, Die Wilson and Mod Spotlight of that. I've not watched it yet. I'm going to watch it after this episode, when this episode's encoding. But that might give me an idea how to use logistics pipes, so I might start using it quicker than I thought. I've got no idea how to use it, I've never used it. And then a new version of Biomes of Plenty is available. And Damage Indicators mod, maybe. Nothing new added in the update, but just some updates to current versions of mods. Right, let's stick you in there. This it's a bit full, isn't it? So I need to start working out where all this shit can go. For now, I'll dump it in there with all the rest. So we're getting honey drops, honeydew, and beeswax at the minute, that's all. I need to up the bees, like I said, to get to the better stuff, pollen, stuff like that. Right, I'm going to chuck that mud away. Unnamed, weird. So that must be something to do with the update, the updated version. There we go. And as you can see there, you actually get more for them if you BLRs them. So I will quickly use one of the honey drops to BLRs them. It'll just give me a little bit more BDNA. So as you can see, I've started collecting BDNA. That tank's full. That's why I made that other steel tank. I thought I'm going to start storing this. You don't get that much though, so but I could always fill a tank if I wanted to. Yeah. Okay, so is that everything I want to cover? Right, what are we on with then? 25 automatic engines, still haven't got that. Automated farms, that's done. It's not fully automated. It says A network there, but it's not fully automated. It's looking to logistics pipes for that. Boilers for laser drill. I think that's the next thing we need to do. You start working out how to get these boilers up and running, I think. Animal farms. Well, I'm going to need squid farm for the boilers as well, because I'm going to use ink for the liquid. Mob farms, not thing yet. Oh, MPS power tool, that's what someone wants to do as well, isn't it? Let's get on with that. Let's So I'll start with that because I want better lighting. I've got a bit of electrum there, yeah, cool. So at machine muse, that'll get me it, yep. I want a tinker's table. Now, as I said, I'm not going to use power armor, but I am going to make a power tool. So machine frame, transmission coils, silver. Okay, let's get these made. I've got no gold. Awesome. Okay, I'm going to cut the camera. I'm going to go get a bit of gold, because I've used it all up in my manufacture of other things. I'll go check my hollow hill there. Oh, the hollow hill, by the way, I went all around the map in there. I wonder where I've put the map. The map's around somewhere. Is it in there? There it is. Let's just step into there and I'll show you. I went and opened up all the maps, because that hollow hill, the big one I'm in there, is starting to get a little bit empty of resource. This big hill here. So I got the map out and I flew around the day when something was up encoding. We've got plenty of mobs to fight there. We've got hydras, nagas, leeches, airghasts, but we've got no more large hills. This is the only large hill on this entire part of the map. So I think I'm going to do is make another map at some point and try and find another large hill. This one, if we go inside, is getting a little bit... So empty is not the right word, because there's still plenty of stuff in here. But it's getting a little bit emptier than it could be. I'm going through quite a lot of the stuff up in the... Piss off. These damn things, I wish I find out where stuff in this one. I keep meaning to make one of the... Get away, set of dicks. I keep meaning to make one of the magnum torches, see if it does in fact stop spawns inside here. In theory it should. What sort of things spawning from spawners, but not most of this doesn't spawn from spawners anyway. Just, I think, as a must be some way of causing these to spawn. Because look how many there is. But I'm pretty sure they're not from a spawner. I've never seen a spawner from these guys. It's just like a proximity to a hollow hill, large hollow hill. Get away! That's where I could use a decent enchant on my... God damn it, guys. Piss off, I'm trying to talk here. It's where I could do a decent enchant on my lightning wand. Because I just blast the tits off all of them really easy. So, yeah, there's stuff in here still. Just not as... God damn it. Shit everywhere still. Just not as much as I'd like. And I think I may have taken most, if not all, of the gold. So gold and silver are the ones that are starting to really get short of in here. There's still quite a bit of iron up there, I think. Loads of redstone. Loads of coal and stuff. Right, I'm going to cut the camera, I'm going to get a bit of gold just so I can make my next bits. And I'll take it from there, back in a bit. Okay, I'm back then. I found a little bit of gold in there, but not much. So 6 ingots. It's enough to keep us going though. Yeah, I'm going to find another hill, I think. I'll start doing one of the medium ones. If not starting another map for one of the other ones, I'll work out what to do with that pretty soon. Just in case you're new to the series, new subscriber, thank you very much for subscribing, by the way. Any new subscribers. I'm not going to use a quarry just for the sake of not using one. All my resources are going to come from either manual mining, the MFR laser drill, or from bees. So eventually just about everything will come from bees, but until that point I'm a little bit short on stuff, so I'm making it a little bit awkward for myself just to keep the series fresh rather than use a quarry every time, you know. Last few series I've used a quarry, so I thought I'd do it a little bit different. But that's why I have got nowhere near as many resources as I might have. Because normally by this time I would have had a quarry going for quite some time, and I would have had loads of, and I mean like thousands of ore, of ingots. This can go, oh, I've turned that off, so that draws power. Let's chuck them in there. What I've made, you see, so I started showing you making these. I've made some iron AND gates and autarkic iron AND gates, and what I actually need with them is a bit of red pipe wire which I'll just sidetrack a little bit from the power tool thing and make a little bit of red pipe wire. You need redstone, an iron ingot, and a bit of red dye. I'll have to minium stone a bit of yellow into a bit of red. Come on, where's red? You're around here somewhere. There you are. So I'll just put one of these back a second. Yeah, these all Buildcraft stuff draws power now when it's connected, so you need to be aware of that if you don't want to just waste power for no reason. So I've got red pipe wire. Come on then, slow ass. So that'll make that really quick because that takes hardly no power at all to make that stuff. There we go. So what we've got now then is these iron gates. These are like the first upgraded version of the normal gate. So that's the normal autarkic gate, the normal gate. Then these ones, well, I might as well show you. It's the easiest way of doing it, isn't it? Let's pretend we've got a setup here. So what I'm going to be using this for is logs into the sawmill. That's the idea behind this. And what you can do with these is, excuse me, so you have your gate and your autarkic gate as usual. But what you can do with this, you can have the red pipe wire, and then these upgraded gates have pipe wire as an option. So you can have things that turn the pipe wire on. So you can use this one as a condition on a chest. So say items in space and inventory, red pipe signal, and then this one you can use that red pipe signal to do your energy pulse. So that's why I wanted these upgraded ones, which is why I started making them yesterday, just in case you was wondering why I started doing that and then didn't mention any more about it. We will be using that when I start. The first one of them is going to be on the logs to planks in a sawmill, just so the sawmill doesn't get overloaded and spill logs all over the floor. That's the idea behind that. You can go there. For now, no modular power source items found in inventory, make some. Okay, machine use, very forceful. We're going to make this one. So we need some bit of wiring, copper, silver either side of it. I generally use the thermal expansion recipes. There's two sets of recipes here. The top ones are IC2, bottom ones are thermal expansion. So let's make some of the thermal expansion as long as I've got enough silver, which I have not got enough silver. God damn it. So we'll have to use the other one. So there's gold wire. I've got some gold wire. I've got some from making the advanced display panels. Let's make some wiring out of that then. 8 bits of wiring, wonderful. That, and was it 3 iron? The power tool. Is that right? Power fist, wonderful. Now I've got that on a bar. This is purely going to be a tool, not a weapon. That's okay. There's all kind of things you can put on it. What we're going to need on it is we're going to need some power. So it's going to need a battery. I'm just going to put the basic one on, I think. Basic battery. LV capacitor is all we need for that. So a little arrow. I mean, there's more down there. There is. Blink drive. Not going to use that. So we're going to want LV capacitor for that. Melee assist, plasma cannon, railgun, blade launcher, lightning. So we're not going to use any of them. Special field sync module, no. Diamond drill, no. Torch placer, don't need that. Tree tap, that might be useful to have. Just because I'm getting rubber from that. Again, we'll be getting rubber from bees, but we're not getting them yet. What that might be useful further down the line as well. As could the graft of a lot of these could be useful, but mainly all I really want is this lux capacitor. 2 iron ingots, 1 glowstone dust, and I need a battery, so I want an LV capacitor. So let's make the LV capacitor first. There it is. 2 bits of wiring, bit of silver, bit of paper, bit of gold. Easy enough. There's a bit of paper. There's 2 bits of wiring. Get out of the way, Corey. You're trying to sell me. Emeralds for books. Interesting. I've got loads of books. I should actually do that. I've got loads of books from a library in the stronghold that I went in. So there we go. There's an LV capacitor. and then glowstone dust. I actually didn't need all this wiring, did I? Because I'm probably not going to add much more to that. And 2 iron ingots. Wonderful. So there we go. Basic battery. Install that. Battery size. So a full 10 kilos. IC2 tier. Don't know what difference that actually makes. We'll put it up. Won't do any harm. And then lux capacitor. Thank you very much. There we go. So we can now charge this in there. Can we? No, we cannot charge it in there. Okay. Excuse me. What I probably need to make then is some kind of charging device for this. I could use the infuser thing. That thing. Energetic infuser. Could use that. There's other charging things as well. There's charge station. I'm pretty sure. LV charging bench. Could make one of them. Not used one of them before. Might have to put that tier back down to 1 for that to work. Should we ever play with that? Bat box wood. Maybe that. Have I got any cables? Only 3. I'll play with that off camera. I'll sort something out, but can we actually place any torches yet? No power in this, so I doubt it. Oh, I've got a bit of power in there. Let me place one. There we go. That's what I wanted that for. I want some nice lux capacitors as my lighting source, rather than torches. Wonder why that's letting me do that when there's no power in it. What if that's a bug? Well, I'll put power in it just in case it is a bug. I don't want to be cheating. Okay, I'm gonna brick camera again. I'm gonna have a quick charge station. That's there for turtles. That'll probably work. That LV charging bench. I may have to put that back down to the tier 1. But I'll get the bits ready for that, just so I can do it a bit quicker, and I'll be back in a sec. Okay, quickly grabbed everything that I needed. I want 3 RE batteries. 1, 2, 3. Made a couple more copper cables just so I had enough. That gets us a bat box. Because a cable there, was it 3 of these on the top? It was, there we go. LV charging bench. Wonderful. Now, that's going to blow up, isn't it? If I fasten it to that. I should have made an HV, medium voltage one at least. Balls. Let's make a transformer then. LV. No, LV dash is it? LV transformer. 3 bits of copper. Easy enough. Easy enough. 3 bits of copper. Some planks. 2 cables. My voice is a bit gone today, isn't it? Right, LV transformer. This is going to be really scruffy just for now, just while I work out how I want this. But or even if it works, let's put that there. Now I'll wrench that the other way around. So shift tap on that has changed it. That's the correct way we want it. Excuse me. Voice is really a mess. There we go. Now, will you charge in there, guy? Looks like possibly no. Okay. Is that going up? Is it actually doing anything, this thing, for me? It looks like that don't work in there. Let me see if that's because I've got that set to tier 3. Just out of interest. Basic battery. IC2 tier. I've set that to 1. Oh, there we go. That actually needed setting to 1. So that bit was important. Okay, so I'll come back when that's charged up, and well, in fact, I'll let that charge up. I'll change a few lights, make things look a bit nicer. I'll be back, and we'll do something else. In fact, while that's charging, let's look at this for a second. Something I've not used, well, I think I have used somewhere, is the hat mods. Comes with a thing called hat stands as well. I thought I'd made one. Oh, it's up here, I think. Let me get up, please. Yeah, there it is, look. There's a pig. There's a flying pig on my floor. The hat stand mod, it's quite funny. You can make... Let's break this, I'll show you. Come here, you. Make this thing, hat stand, really nice and straightforward. It's just a slab and a stick. Makes you a hat stand, and now depending on where you place it, when you place it, it's visible as a stand. You can select any of your hats, and you can put them on it. We've got to click done, of course. There we go. So you can have things on a stand, but what you can also do on the side here, you can personalise the stand. So you can make it so that it has a head underneath it, so it's actually like a hat. Different types of heads, one with my head there, look, or just a standard Steve, creeper, all kind of stuff. And then you can have it so the base is invisible as well. So you can have it. Let me try that again. Base, no, done. So now that guy is just stood there because it's invisible base. Invisible base. Oh, I turned this chair on, by the way. Dark Abyss Killer said it should be facing that way so you can look out at the view. I did it so I could chill and just look into the room, but I might move that back one as well. Well, yeah, you can have it so that these are like ornamental. So it makes your hat mod more than just hats. It makes them like an ornamental mod as well. It's pretty cool. So I could, for example, let's change this. I think I've got a TARDIS. I have, look. The TARDIS with no stand. I have a little mini TARDIS in the corner of my room. For any Doctor Who fans there. Wonderful. So yeah, a nice little touch. I've been collecting. I've got a few more hats. I've been killing stuff as I've seen it. There's where's that squid fella? Squid fella's quite cool. Mr. Bubbles, there he is. And Mr. Bubbles sat there. And of course you can put the stand back in if you want, or you can put a head underneath it. Look, I've sat on a head there. Yeah, interesting stuff. Good little fun mod. I've actually not got a hat on myself. Oh yeah, I have. I've got my thingy one on still. My Viking hat. Valhalla! Excuse me. Yeah, fun little mod. Anyway, I thought I'd show you that while nothing else was going on. So I'll keep collecting hats, and once I've got some that are a bit more ornamental than the ones I've got, I might... What the hell are you doing, guy? I suppose I'll break... Has that got power in it? I won't break that. Oh, I pulled the potency off that wand of excavation, because it's quite useful. I'm going to try and enchant that again and get charging on it, and I can have potency back later if need be. But charging is the important modifier you want on there, enchant. So my Wonder Lightning and Wand of Excavation have both had shit enchants on up to now. Right, let's put this away. While I'm babbling, I tried getting tickets for ManCon the last couple of days. Unfortunately, I didn't manage to get one. They had 3 batches of 2,500 tickets. I missed the first batch, and I tried for 45 minutes in the second and the third batches, and I kept getting put in a queue. And then after a while, it timed out and kicked me out the queue, and I was unfortunately I didn't manage to get tickets. So even though I am in Orlando at the time when ManCon is on, I am not going to be able to go because all the tickets are sold out now, which is a bit of a shitter. I wasn't really happy with the way it was organised. It's kind of left me, meh. I changed my flights to come back a few days later, so that's cost me like 100 quid. Bit of a bastard. So yeah, no ManCon ticket for me, so I guess I'll have to wait until next year when I might be big enough that someone else pays for me to go. I might, probably won't be like, but you know. Right, here we go. What we're doing. That's fully charged, awesome. So now I can, using a F7 to work out where the dark spots are. I can now light up on my base with these nicer lights and torches. And I'm going to do that off camera. I'll be back in a bit when I've moved some lights around, and we'll make a start on something else. I'm not sure what to go with just yet. Animal farms or start working on boilers. Not sure. Back in a bit. Okay, I've sorted all my torches out, and I've got a fully lux capacitor lit base now. I've just been down to get a bit more gold, and I've got a little bit. Something that I forgot to show on camera. I made this thing, knapsack. It's got loads of lovely materials in it that I've just ran down underneath my base. I've been down in the Yieldy Man under the base there, and grabbed a lot of stuff. Now, I was trying to show you how I met this knapsack. So for this, you need a couple of the tough tool rods. Now we made tough tool rods for the hammer. I believe I did that on the live stream and not in an episode though. So a tough tool rod, you need this upgraded tool station for. It's called a tool forge. I'll show you that really quick. That uses some iron blocks and some seared bricks around your normal tool station. What that does, that lets you create the bigger weapons like the hammer and the cleaver and such like. But for that you need different casts. So what I did was I made this cast, tough tool rod, and see, a tool rod cost half of material, so half an ingot. A tough tool rod costs 3 ingots. So for the knapsack, the tough tool rods used for making this, so it's 6 iron ingots are needed to make this. You make the pattern in the same way. So I made an aluminium brass tough tool rod pattern there, and I use that to make a knapsack. Now before, the knapsack would throw your things all over the floor when you die. Now I believe it keeps things stored in it that are in it. Also weird, in the creative world when I made that door thing the other day, I threw myself in lava. I think that was on the Thaumcraft episode, wasn't it? And I had a knapsack on that, and it seemed to bring the knapsack to where my spawn point was. So I'm not sure what the score is there. I've not died though. As you can see, I'm actually still on 3 deaths, as I have been for a while. What? I thought I saw a cow in here then. I think I'm tripping. I'm sure I just saw a cow. Well, there he is. He was outside. Thought he was inside. So yeah, I've got a knapsack. That's what I wanted to mention anyway. Anyway, let's get back over there. Now I'm going to wrap up pretty soon because I want to get this episode encoding because I don't want it to be up too late. So it's going to be a little bit of a short one. What I'm going to do is just to get a little bit of something else. Where have I put the rest of them? I'm sure I had loads of them stuff. Peridot and stuff. Where's all that gone? Has that somehow vanished when the servers updated? I'm sure I had all kinds of gems like that. And there's certainly ain't any there now, and I don't remember moving them anywhere. So it looks like they've vanished. That's all my chests. They certainly have. I had quite a few of them type of gems, peridots. That's unnamed now, look. So yeah, certainly something's going on with, I think, Natura, possibly. Because the ashes and stuff was unnamed, weren't they? In the mud. So yeah, not sure what that's about. Something's fishy. What I'm going to do is, before I go, really quickly, is I had to go mining because I need some iron. I'll put that aluminium there for now. Because I want to make 3 thermal expansion machines. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, oops. 1, 2, 3. So I'm making 3 machine frames here. 1, 2, 3. 3 machine frames, and I want 3 reception coils. Now I can't really start any farm stuff because I need to clear up more area, and that's going to take a long time. And sorting out an area to add to this video means this video would run really late. So I'm not going to start building anything like that. What I am going to do though is build my next 3 machines. So at thermal, which are going to be a sawmill, to saw the wood into planks. So for that we need an axe, some sticks. I've got loads of funny wood sticks there. They're Sakura sticks, so slightly different colour, but they work the same as most sticks do, so that's okay. There, this is that. I think it was copper and planks, was it not? A couple of bits of copper, a couple of planks. I'll use that birch. Get us a sawmill, and then I'm going to want a cyclic assembly, because the sawmill is going to create planks and sawdust. And I'm going to want a cyclic assembly. Where are you? Come on, cyclic assembly. I know you're there somewhere, because I've seen you. Where the hell? There it is, cyclic assembly. That's 2 tin gears, 2 copper, a chest. Tin gears, just tin around iron. Okay, easy enough. Silver note. Tin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Iron 2. I believe that needed 2 copper as well. 2 copper, here you are, okay. So, tin around iron, just 2 gears, copper was in the mix, and I need a chest, there we go. That gets us a cyclic assembly. Now for that I'm going to need a blank schematic as well, so blue dye or a bit of lapis, 3 bits of paper, easy enough. Easy enough. 3 bits of paper and a bit of lapis. Let's get that made. Blank schematic. And then the other thing I'm going to need is, once we've crafted them into the compressed sawdust, that's what the cyclic assembler is for. So the sawdust byproduct gets made into compressed sawdust. Then we need to cook it into charcoal. So again, copper, bricks, and a bit of redstone this time. Okay, so there, I should have some bricks down here. Get up away, Corey. God damn it. There we go. Bricks, redstone, machine frame, doofy, couple of dealies, and there we have it, powered furnace. Now these are going to go across. I think I'm going to have to make some more conduit, but I've moved these tanks, by the way. I've moved them up so there's one gap in between. It works better for the lighting. I'm going to move this wall back one, because that needs an extra gap there. Meh, I don't like it being slightly out like that. But this looks a bit nicer down here now. Now there's no torches all over the floor. So what I'm going to do is, now we've got these bits of machinery, I'm going to do a setup in the next episode. I just wanted to get these made before I wrapped up. I'm going to get a setup in the next episode that's going to use these 3 machines to create us logs for a boiler and charcoal for a boiler. So there we go. That's going to be the end of this episode though, because like I said, I want to start getting it encoded. I'm going to do a lot of prep work off camera. Put that blank in there for now. I'm going to do a lot of prep work off camera to get any areas set out for boilers and stuff. And I'm possibly going to do another B episode today if I get a chance. But for now, as always, thank you very much for watching. Sorry I haven't really done much, just kind of babbled. I hope you join me next time. Cheers, bye. Okay, I made myself a liar. I'm back. Like I normally do. I just decided to set this up. I thought I'd show you it on camera on this episode, because I haven't really done much this episode, I don't think. So what I've done is, using the power line that's already underneath there, I've put the sawmill, cyclic assembler and the powered furnace in a line down here. So the sawmill can accept from the left. It puts out this stuff, which will be sawdust, to the right, and it puts out planks upwards, which goes into this deep storage unit, so it's going to be full of planks. And then the cyclic assembler, we're going to need some sawdust in there. Once we've got some in there, we have to make a schematic there to make it into the compressed sawdust. That gets ejected to the right again, put in the powered furnace, gets made into charcoal in the powered furnace, and then gets put into this deep storage unit. So we'll have a deep storage unit with planks, one with charcoal, and what we need to do here is, I've got an insertion pipe there. Let's break this and I'll rebuild this on camera. So first of all, wooden transport pipe, of course, to get out at the bottom of this deep storage unit. So I want down to be able to go out, which it can, good. I don't want that connecting to the side of the deep storage unit there, so what I'm using is a pipe plug, which is just a cobblestone structure pipe in your assembly table. So I want that on this side, no, tell you what, easy way, let's break that. Take that off there. Put that on that side. So there we go. I want that pipe plug on there just so this doesn't connect. Now this shouldn't be an issue anyway because of the way that's set to not accept from that side anyway. But I just want it to look a bit tidier. And you can still put an autarkic gate on there. So there's our autarkic iron AND gate onto there. And then down below that, insertion pipe with the iron AND gate. So not the autarkic, the other one. Onto there, and then we want a bit of pipe wire to connect these two together. And the condition I'm going to put on this is inventory empty. Inventory empty equals red pipe signal. So if there's no planks in there, we'll put a red pipe signal, and on this one we're going to put red pipe signal on. Energy full set, and there's two lots there that should pulls pretty quick, so that should start pulling logs out of there pretty quick. And as soon as there's some in here, it's going to stop the pipe, so it's just going to do a little bit at a time. So it's going to clear this 16, and then once it clears again, it'll spit a bit more. So it'll spit a bit more. So that's the point of making the autarkic gates in the pipe wire. I just didn't want it overflowing. I wanted it so that it kept putting a little bit in there at a time. So that's making planks and sawdust, which you can see now there. The planks are going into there, so that's good. That's what I intended. This only makes 4 at the minute still. It's meant to make 6. I heard it was a bug, but it hasn't been fixed yet. So eventually this will make 6 planks, apparently again, but at the minute it's only making 4. What we're getting here is the sawdust, so now we've got that in there, we can make the pattern to make the sawdust. Oops. Is it? No, it's not 9, is it? It's 8. There we go. Into that. What's going on here? That's making that already. Cool. So because we made the schematic there, that's 8 sawdust, makes compressed sawdust. So every time this gets 8 sawdust in here, it's going to make one of them. Every time it makes one of them, it puts it straight in there. That gets cooked into charcoal, so we've got charcoal going in there. So there we go, nice little compact system. And we never have to touch that again. So we can cover all that off. And all you see is the 2 things there. Now what I'll eventually do is I'll make these 2 into either a network or logistics pipe or tesseracts, and I'll put the actual storage units next to the boiler that they're going to run. So these are each going to run a boiler once we've got plenty of stuff in there. So there we go, nice little compact addition to the system. Right, now I mean it, I'm really going to go. Thank you as always for watching, hope it was entertaining, and I hope we do it next time. Cheers, bye!